I get a lot of questions in regard to lighting for redfoot pens. So today is going to be just a short video on the right lighting you need for your redfoots. There are only three types of bulbs that you need for redfoots. The heat emitter, right here on the right. If you want to, a tropical UVB bulb, like I said, this one's 13 watt, and just a good old incandescent light bulb, 75 watt, 100 watt if you got it, works perfectly fine. Because in the forest, and these are forest tortoises, the forest, if you ever walked into a tropical forest, the temperature, whether it's literally 6 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night, doesn't change very dramatically. Subsequently, heat emitters are perfect for that. They can be left on 24/7. They don't have to be turned off on a timing thing, which regular lights do. And even though heat emitters, for the most part, they've come down in price since I first bought mine, oh god, my 14, 15 years ago at least, and that. This particular one is over 10 years old. They may cost you $25 or $30, but they will last for 10 or 12 years. And incandescent bulbs are cheap. You can replace those without any difficulty. And these UVB bulbs, for the most part, are $12 to $15, and you replace them once a year. There's no need for big, expensive 100 watt UVB and heat emitting bulbs. They're not needed. Redfoots spend very little time basking out in the sun in nature. They don't need to because the forest itself is more than warm enough. They will spend some time basking in your home environment and that, but it's not a natural occurrence for them in the wild. They don't need to. Like I said, a forest environment stays warm, literally 80 to 90 degrees year-round, morning, afternoon, and night. So these are the only three bulbs that you basically need, and that's what I have in my pen here. This light right here is a 75 watt incandescent bulb. That one over there is a 100 watt heat emitter. This one right here is a 100 watt heat emitter. That one out there is this bulb right here. And that, because it's enclosed, and that the temperature in here never falls below, 75, even in the dead of winter. At night, typically 80, and it will get up into the low 90s in the summertime where it gets warmer and that. So they've got an environment here that's very, very close to what they have in nature. They have lighting that's similar to what they have in nature. It's enclosed like a forest area, where it's where they spend a fair amount of their time and that's all you need. There's no need for all kinds of expensive bulbs. Like I said, two heat emitters will run you probably $50 and will last for 5, 10, like I say, I've got some of mine that are 12 or 13 years old. UVB bulb you replace once a year, and incandescent bulbs, they will burn out on a fairly regular basis. They only last a couple of months, and maybe 3 months at best. But you can pick up a 6-pack for $3 or $4, if that, at a Home Depot. So that's all you need for redfoots for lighting. There's really nothing else. You don't need expensive UVB 100 watt bulbs. They don't need them. As I've said before in other videos, redfoots do not get calcium via sunlight. They do not produce it like arid tortoises, like my Russians over here. They have to have UVB bulbs because that's how they get the bulk of D3 to process calcium. Redfoots do not. They get it from the animal protein that they eat. So, just a quick video, but one on, there's your answers to the lighting that you need for redfoots. Don't go out and spend a whole bunch of money on things you do not need.